Hi Challengers, my name is Jessica and I'm excited to talk to you guys about heart health today. But first I'd like to share a little bit about myself with you guys. I've been on Herbalife for almost 3 years now, and before Herbalife I actually was very sick for over a year. I had no energy. I was fired from my job because I was sick all the time, and I was at the doctors constantly. They were constantly trying to figure out why I was sick, why I wasn't getting better, why my immune system wasn't bouncing back. And about a month after I lost my job, my cousin called me and said, "Hey, I'm so excited. I've lost 17 pounds. I feel amazing." And I thought, well, I can't remember the last time I felt amazing. So what have I got to lose? Only wait. So I went with my husband and we both got started on a program. Him for weight gain and digestive problems, and me for energy and weight loss. So my first day I noticed a difference in how I felt. I was actually Easter Sunday and I was able to be with my family, and I actually had energy to enjoy it. But the next day was what really surprised me. The next day I woke up without an alarm at like 8:30 in the morning. I felt amazing. I jumped out of bed. I made plans. I did laundry. I walked. I did all this stuff that I probably hadn't done in months, and I just felt amazing, and I was just so excited. I felt like I'd been given my life back. And as an added bonus, I've now lost 47 pounds, over 70 inches. I was a size 22. I'm now a size 14. Physically, I can do things now that I could not do. I haven't been able to do in years before starting Herbalife. And I'll show you guys a quick picture. This was me before Herbalife, and you can see that I'm very overweight and puffy, and also very pale because I was super anemic. But now I'm not anemic and I feel amazing. I have so much energy, it's kind of ridiculous. And so I love Herbalife. I will always be on Herbalife. And if you guys were on the call for digestive health, you probably heard my husband Timothy share his story. So we both love Herbalife. We'll never be without it. So before we get into the actual topic tonight, I wanted to make sure and share something, because I hope that it will make you guys kind of take this more seriously and, maybe read the homework a little differently, or take notes differently, or take it to heart, because you only have one heart. And once it doesn't work anymore, there's a limit to what you can do to make it work. About 5 years ago, my father had a heart attack, which seemed like it was no big deal. But then when they got him to the hospital, he had to have open heart surgery, where they said it would be very routine, 4 hours, no problem. And instead, 4 hours into the surgery, he actually flatlined and died. They had to rip him back open and revive him. And because of the way they had to revive him, many problems ensued. And the 4-hour surgery that was routine turned into a 12-hour surgery. And because of the many complications from his surgery, and because he has other health problems as well, he was in the hospital for over 2 months and could not do anything. They had to send him to physical therapy just to learn to walk again. And it was heartbreaking to watch. It was very scary to watch as his daughter. And if the thought of that happening to you doesn't kind of shock you a little bit, I think that thinking about the people in your life that love you and who you love, my stepmom and I went through a living nightmare watching him and not knowing if he was going to make it. And it was very scary. He was only 58 years old, very young. And I think that did change something in me, for sure. And I hope that it will make you guys kind of think about how something that seems so small and something we don't think about on a daily basis, really, it makes your entire body work. And if it doesn't work, you're going to have a lot of problems. So I just want to share one more thing, because a lot of people talk about how expensive it is to eat healthy, or to join the gym, or to take extra supplements to protect your heart. And I want to just kind of tell you, my dad and my stepmom had very good health insurance, but his heart attack cost them over $100,000 out of their pocket after insurance. So that is very expensive. believe me when I say I'm sure they wish that they had taken precautions and supplements before, because that would have been, maybe he could have avoided the situation. So I want you guys to think about, what is your heart worth to you? To me, I take a lot of supplements because I know this runs in my family and I want to live a long, healthy life, and I'm going to do what I can do. And the exciting thing is, you guys, there's a lot of things you can do to control this, okay? The nice thing is that even if you've been very unhealthy up to this point, you can change. We're not trees, we're people, so that's really exciting. So I want to kind of talk about some of the ways that you can impact your health and your heart health. So I'm going to read from your homework. I'm not going to read all this because you guys obviously have it and you can take from it what you do. But I wanted to read something to you guys from our Dr. Lou Ignarro, who he actually won the Nobel Peace Prize for his work in heart health studying and stuff like that. So obviously he has a lot to say that would be helpful. One of the things he says is, obviously, heart health is no longer just something that's happening in America, heart attacks and stroke. It's something that happens all over the world. And this man, Dr. Lou Ignarro, his goal in life is to eradicate heart disease. So definitely listen to what he has to say, because he's got your best interest at heart. So these are some things that you can do to control and to improve and to help your cardiovascular health. He says that when he thinks about the optimal cardiovascular health, this is what he thinks of, okay? So first of all, maintaining a healthy weight. So if you're not at your healthy weight yet, no problem, just keep going, keep losing. And then when you get to your goal weight, the great thing with Herbalife is it's very easy to maintain that. You're not going to go up and down like on other products. Also, make sure that you get lots of antioxidants from your diets, okay? So fruit, vegetables, and also through a supplementation. Also, participating in some form of aerobic exercise on a daily basis. So that could just be walking. It depends on your levels. Obviously, I'm a big walker. I don't run, but I do try to walk, 30 to 60 minutes every, probably 5 days a week. And that's going to help your heart, which is a muscle, continue to get in shape, and it's going to make it stronger. Okay. Also, making sure you are well hydrated and get plenty of sleep. Okay, that sounds very odd, probably, but if you think about it, he says much of the repair and regenerative work of the body occurs while asleep. Okay, so it's very important to get enough sleep for your heart to have that chance to rest and restore. So hopefully that makes sense. Also, I want to just say that your cardiovascular health is important, and really it's critical, because it literally is at the heart of your overall health. So maintaining it is crucial for several reasons. It gives you energy and the ability to keep up with the daily demands of life, because it's oxygenating your body. It's, if your heart is pumping slowly, or if it's clogged, you're not going to have as much energy because your body's not going to have as much oxygen, okay? I want you guys to think about, I know you probably have talked about this in the past weeks. It's called visceral fat. If you don't know what it is, or if you haven't talked about it with your coach, definitely ask them. But basically what it is it's, instead of the outside, you see people with big bellies, the outside fat is not visceral fat. What's the visceral fat is, it's actually inside, behind the skin. And the problem with visceral fat is, I want you guys to picture like a big balloon full of like mud, okay? And I want you to picture that balloon sitting right underneath your heart, pushing up on your heart, pushing in on your liver and all your other organs. And basically, if you think about that, your heart sits here, and in a healthy weight, you have a huge space between anything and your heart. So your heart's able to pump, it's able to do what it needs to do, okay? But when you have this visceral fat that's literally pushing up on your heart's impaired. It's not able to pump as fully, it's not able to pump as fast. And the same thing if you think about clogged arteries, it's not going to be able to pump and move things through the way that it's designed to. So it's going to have to work harder, and you're going to feel more sluggish, things like that. So it's very important to talk to your coach about how to deal with visceral fat. But basically, the exercise is going to help. Your diet, your nutrition is really going to help. Really focusing on omegas is going to help, which I'm going to show you some things here in a minute. But I just really want you guys to understand that you have the power to change. Wherever you're at today, if you're not happy with it, that's fine. You can change it. So now I'm actually going to take a second to spotlight some of the products that obviously we recommend, okay? So for healthy weight loss and also to maintain your weight, we definitely are going to recommend our Formula One. I assume that most of you guys are already taking this. And this is the best meal you'll ever get. It is full of antioxidants, it's full of nutrition, and it's very low in calorie, okay? So it's going to help you lose weight, and then once you're at your goal weight, it's going to help you to maintain your weight very, very simply, very conveniently, okay? And then, again, our multivitamin is full of antioxidants. It's full of all the nutrition that you need. You take it 3 times a day so that you're getting a constant influx of nutrition and energy. Our cell activator is what I like to call this one of the star products, okay, because this helps all the other products work better. Basically, you have probably all heard about the villi in your intestines. They're the little hair-like fingers that help you absorb things into your system. And this basically helps clean those villi. It's like the toothbrush for your intestines. It's going to help you absorb. Personal story about this product is I was very anemic for pretty much since I was 14 years old. I've had blood transfusions, I've had all kinds of things. I've never been able to donate blood because I'm too anemic and they don't accept my blood. And this product, within a month of starting this product and the shakes and the core products, I actually was no longer anemic for the first time in, I was 32, and since 14 to 32, however many years that is. So, long time. So this product is amazing. I love it. And now I can give blood, which is really cool. Now these are our core products I'm showing you right now: our shake, our multivitamin, our cell activator, and our herbal tea. Now I'm showing you guys raspberry, but we have other flavors. This is just my favorite, and it's amazing. We call it Drink and Shrink because it actually burns fat and helps you lose inches. It gives you great sustainable energy, unlike coffee or Monster, any of those things that you get. It's great energy and then you crash and you have to do something about it. So this is great. It'll give you good steady energy, and again, full of antioxidants, amazing for you, and very, very good for your heart. Okay, it's going to help with that fat that you want to get rid of. Okay, so those are our core products, and now I'm going to show you some things that are specifically for heart health. Okay, number one, I want to show you guys something called Nightworks. I'm going to kind of see if I can get this in closer for you guys. This is one of the guys we were just talking about, Dr. Lou Ignarro. That's his signature right there. This is actually the product that he won the Nobel Prize for creating. Okay, it's called nitric oxide, and it's amazing. It helps with vascularity, which just means it helps your veins and your arteries to work better, and it softens them. So this is really amazing. And for heart health, I take this all the time. My husband takes this all the time, and it's a great preventative measure, and it's also great if you've already got heart issues. Okay, so definitely think about this. This is called our Core Complex, and it's very convenient because it's a little packet, and it comes with 30 packets, so you just take 1 packet each day, and it comes with a bunch of different products. The omegas that I told you about that are so important for your heart, they're in here, and there's a bunch of other things as well. And honestly, this product is amazing. As soon as I heard about it, I got on it because, again, I have heart disease now in my family, and I'm going to do everything within my power to prevent having a heart attack. So 2 of the products I want to highlight that are in the Core Complex, but you can also buy separately. One is Herbal Lifeline. Okay, this is one of my favorite products out of all of them. And what it is it specifically has omega-3 fatty acids. Okay, so what this does is it actually, it's going to be great for your brain, it's going to be great for your heart, and it's going to help with that visceral fat. It actually eats bad fat. Okay, so this is very, very important, especially if you have high visceral fat. But, if you have a heart, you should be taking this into your supplementation, because it really is important to keep that heart healthy and functioning well. And then CoQ10, which I take this, it's in the Core Complex, or you can buy it separately if you need to kind of start out slower. But it's awesome, and it actually helps, basically after a certain age, you have CoQ10 in your body, but after a certain age, it goes down. And so you need to get it from the foods you eat and supplementation. So this is super, super important if you're over 30, because CoQ10 is in every cell of your body, but it's very concentrated in the heart. So if you can replace it, you know, as you're losing it, that's really important. And the other cool thing about CoQ10 is this has vitamin D in it, which most people are low in. So that's really great too. So if you've been on a statin drug also, you definitely want to get on this, because statin you naturally decrease in CoQ10, but if you've been on a statin drug or someone you know has been on a statin drug, it actually decreases it much faster. So this has been Heart Health with Jessica, and I hope you guys learned a lot, and I'm looking forward to talking to you guys on the call tomorrow and hearing all your questions and your stories. So take care.